Hi, this is Richard C. I'm a math tutor at Wyzant and answering a student question that came in. Uh, this is a question from geometry, but actually the solution is really all algebra. They're telling us that the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi squared, which is incorrect, and this is where it kind of starts off badly. So the surface area of a sphere is really given by the formula. Excuse me, just have to clean this up a little bit. So the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared, where r is the radius of the sphere. So it starts off with the wrong formula or missing formula. The rest of it is all algebra. So we'll just work our way through that. So they're telling us that the surface area of a particular sphere, sorry for that big A, surface area of a particular sphere is 4 pi x squared minus 8 pi x plus 4 pi. Okay, so now we just have to use a little bit of algebra and clean this up. So the surface area, I'm going to just factor out the 4 pi. And I'm left with x squared minus 2x plus 1. All right, and you might want to check this just by distributing the 4 pi. You're going to get 4 pi times x squared there, and then 4 pi times negative 2x is going to be negative 8 pi x, and then 4 pi times 1 will be 4 pi. And now, once again, algebra comes into play here. We want to factor this, and if you don't recognize the factoring pattern immediately, that's okay. You can just work with this and you'll see that it's x minus 1, x minus 1. And so the surface area here is 4 pi times x minus 1 squared. And so that's the answer. If you compare the red with the black, and here I'm going to just change to another color, go to green, you can see that the r squared piece up here is just the same as this x minus 1 squared piece here. These correspond to each other. So r, your final answer, r is just x minus 1. And that just comes from the comparison of the formula for the surface area of a sphere against this expression here. So the 4 pi's basically, if you were to equate this with this, the 4 pi's would cancel. You'd find r squared equals x minus 1 squared, and so r would be x minus 1. You don't have to go through all those steps. I think you can see very clearly that r squared here is x minus 1 squared, and so the radius must be x minus 1. So it's a combination of issues here. The formula here was wrong for the surface area, and also some people, even though you're taking geometry, you might have forgotten a little bit of your algebra, and that's about it. So it's kind of a confusing problem, but really not hard. And so that's it for this one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.